$120. It's yet another beautiful, brisk morning in Castlemaine. I'm looking for rusty gold. Let's do this. Hepburn. That's interesting. Hepburn near Dalesford. Fire Brigade. Young gangsters. What is that? Sometimes you get lucky and there'll be a name on the back. And with that little bit of a lead, you can sometimes look up where they are now or what cemetery they're in or whatever, and I find that part of it super interesting. There's heaps in here, check this. She's a good looking woman. What do we got on the back of that? No name. So we'll never know. We'll never know. And then you've got like where they're from, Melbourne, Burke Street, Melbourne again, Ballarat. Ballarat ones are interesting for natural reasons. Yeah, I like it. She's a sour-faced looking woman. Doesn't look happy to be there at all. And she looks about as hard as a boiled owl. So does her friend. Jesus, Stern. She's very shriveled up. He looks like he's had Botox on his lips already. Old school gent. He's a handsome looking fella. She looks nice. Yeah, he's a splendid looking lad. Interesting. How's this pin up? Check this. Oh, November's very pretty. No December. December must have been real good. She'd been torn out. No, December. This is pretty cool too. It's an old costume book. It's like women's fashion. What do we got? 1940. Yeah, 1940 genre. Very air hostess looking. Yikes. Polo lady. How's this bit of splendour I just come across? What a dashing looking woman she is. Look at her. Wow. We're just sitting there. How much is this? How much is this with no price? If you have to ask, it means you can't afford it.
Nothing's got prices on it.
Oh, he does.
Not much. He knows the prices.
He knows. He knows.
Oh, he knows. I have no idea. Hi, the old photo of the gentleman and the lady was in underneath the tent. Yeah. 10. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
I'll take it for 10.
He knows. It's in the bookshelf.
I'll take it for 10.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm not much of a book guy. I want 90 bucks for this book, but I had a quick flip. It's a nice book too. It's got some killer illustrations. You like the book?
Yeah, I'd buy it.
You going to buy it for 90?
Why not?
Well, that man said he'd buy it for 90, so I think he's waiting to buy it. But so this guy just wanted $120 for this one little photo here. Check it. $120 asking price. I actually couldn't believe it. And I queried him on it and he told me that he'd paid $100 for it. I think he got had up. It's just my opinion. I think he got had big time. And he got a bit offended when I told him that. I like this phone. And to be honest, the quality of it's so mint that I don't think it's ever been used. I actually don't think it's ever been, well, it may have been plugged in, but like seriously, I don't think it's ever done any work. Has it been restored? The red on it's just too, I don't know. It's exceptional. I just noticed in here, aside from the $295 asking price, restored by Unicorn Antiques. So yeah, I thought it looked like it had been painted. You can see the shrink marks.
It's painted.
Yeah, it's been painted. The gentleman's just explained that. It has definitely been restored. It's a shame almost. Here's a bit of perspective. Good clean phone.
That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
Nice and clean. This is called perspective, right? What I'm showing you right now. Perspective. Perspective. $195. Look at that clunker. This one takes 20s and 10s. But I'd say there's been a few, it's pretty burned on the top. There's been a few cigarettes sit there while they've had a few conversations. And then they stub them out on it when they're finished. Perspective. Look at that, eh? Never know what you're going to find? Check that. How do you like your old newspapers? Archival old newspapers. Hours of reading for all the family. 1940s. There's one there from Sydney as well. Look at that, Ballarat Courier talking about the war. All binded together. They're old. Like, give them a break, they're old. And as you can see, they're crumbling up. They're falling to bits, so they probably haven't got many more reeds left in them. But I reckon they'll serve me just nicely. I'm going to go home and read them. Well, that's a wrap up on Castlemaine. But hang on, just chill out for a second. We're going to Maldon first, so sit tight. Righto, we're back at the Aussie swap meet thing, out in the bush. And we just found Popcorn Sutton's truck. Yeah, look at this. Look at that thing, man. It's got a little bit of damage here. That's cool. It is cool, isn't it? Does that look familiar? It's that stagecoach looking stuff. Asking $100. It says AB Binter Builder Nathan or something. I don't know what it says. It's cool though. Definitely a buggy badge. This is something that's super cool. Brass, very hard to get. Countersunk. Brass, it's probably like a 1/2 inch UNC thread. Might even be Whitworth. You look at it and you sort of say it's junk, but if you're working on something and want to put like a nice little placard on something, these are grouse. It doesn't have a price. He's calling them new old stock, which is true. They've never had a flathead screwdriver in them, but it doesn't really give us a price. These ones have got like a big hexagonal head on them. Might even be, they're definitely not going to be metric. Big old vise. That's cool. $100. This would be a real treasure trove if you were doing up old, like an A model. Probably once upon a time was plenty of that stuff hanging around in paddocks, but probably hard to get now. Little drum brake, original arse end. Look at that. Look at that crankshaft. Jesus. That's wild. 4-cylinder too by the looks. It's 4 journals on it, I'm only guessing. Original gangster. Nice touch. The old Buick. Geez, it's got a big front on it. Righto, we did find one bit of glory.
Got these heavy motherfuckers. I'm glad he's
What did you just call them? He called them
wonderful resources from the historian.
This bloke, yeah. Good job. Good job. Going in here. He's going to clear a spot and he's going to plonk them in there.
Nice.
How good's that going to be? Just while we're in the neighbourhood, jump into this little antique shop. Noticed something in here at one point. I reckon it's as cool as. Come with me. What do you know, it's still there. It's coming home with us. And just like that, man, we got it. Let's check this thing out. Look at that thing, man. When we get home, I'll open it all up and we'll go through it. There's some cool shit in it. So here we go. We've yoinked the bag open, and we did talk about how funny it would have been if there had been a maker's mark or a signature or some sort of guardianship name or an owner's name, you know, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde or something. But yeah, no, we're not that lucky. But what we did get inside was a couple of old photographs. Got nothing to do with it, but they're pretty cool. Check that. Look at that creepy little kid there. That little girl, look at the eyes on her. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but the little boy there, he's sort of looking like, oh my God. And then this lady, she does have one lazy eye. I don't know whether that's from like meningitis or something. She's gone blind in one eye. You can't really see without using one of them little loupe things. But anyway, I'm off topic. This is what we found inside. What are these, man? They're stiff, they're seized up. What are these things? Stethoscope, I mean the stethoscope works. Funny enough, it actually does work. I tested that, I knew how to test that. Little scalpel. It does have a maker's mark on there. It says Harley. Harley Melbourne, it actually says there. You're not going to be able to see that on camera again either, but right there it says, it's got it embossed in it, Harley Melbourne. Couple of bone saws, little scalpel sharpener. These look like clamps, some kind of clamps or something. Is that for clamping off veins while we chop people up or what? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm not seeing a maker's mark on it. Syringe for yuck. Who knows? That's it. That's what we found inside it. Is that interesting or not? I don't know. Tweezers, but they're not really relevant to anything. They could be anything. A couple of clamps, I think, are the key points. The scalpel's cool because it does have a maker's mark. Bone saws, if they're relevant to anything. Stethoscope, yeah, but it is what it is. I don't know what this is. Needles, I don't know. Don't know. A couple of little weights here. I don't know. What are they? Who knows? What are they? Don't know. Probably got nothing to do with it. It had sandpaper in there too. That's weird. I don't think that's got anything to actually do with it. So there you go. That was the findings of what was inside the doctor's bag. Cool or not cool? I don't know. I'm on the fence. But I think the bag itself's a cool piece, man. That's my take on it.